Hi, gorgeous souls. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're with Amira, and this is Psychic Readings Live. We're going to be doing a coffee cup this morning, and we're going to be doing your pre-ordered super chats. I'm going a bit earlier today. I'd like to get the coffee cup done so that we're off and rolling. Coming up to a Taurus full moon, which is going to be quite intense. I believe it's coming up on the 7th. So I'll be doing another reading in a couple of days, so tune into that. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you get notified when I do go live. You'll be sent an email. And let's go, everybody. Let's have a look at the cup first. Let's check out the cup, see what's going on. Okay. Who's in the cup today? Let's have a look. Okay, we've got a Turkish coffee cup and saucer. And I just want to welcome you all. Welcome to all the newbies. Do a shout out where you're from. A like on arrival. Hi, Bossy Megs. Hi, Sisly. Welcome, welcome. And we're going to choose an object and start off with the cup. If you do see anything inside the coffee cup that you would like me to interpret for you, personally, you're most welcome to put that in the comment below. Sometimes I can't cover every image in the cup, and I like to leave it a little bit open to interpretation also for yourselves. Some of you see things that I don't see that jump out at you, so I really want to give you the opportunity of giving yourself a little coffee cup reading as well, and I'll give you some feedback. Okay, so what we've got here, I've got the letter V. I've also got a dragon as well. I've got the letter U. I've got the letter L. I'm also getting the name Lucy for some reason. Some of you might have a Lucy in spirit. Got another dragon here. So there seems to be quite a lot of intense energy going on. It could be passionate energy, fire energy, dragon energy. One or two people who come under the sign of the dragon in the Chinese horoscope, and that is this year. We're in the year of the dragon, so we've got two dragons there. So that's going to come into play. I've got a little worm here that looks like it's sort of coming out of its shell or chrysalis. So it seems to be evolving and sort of coming out. So I do believe that can be an indication of something moving very slow. Some of you have been maybe wanting something to go quickly, but a slug or a worm is an indication of something very slow. I'm getting an arrow here. There's like a crossroads, but there's one direction north and one direction to the west. North, south, east, west. Yeah, west. So some of you might be thinking of going north or going west. That's a strong indication. There's also a trip here over the seas, or a connection here far away over the seas. There's lots of communication coming in all at once. There's like layers of communication coming here with birds. Can also represent seagulls flying, so it could be literally you flying or going somewhere flying, going somewhere also near the sea, somewhere that is near the coast. But I am seeing news or some sort of news of actual money once again. We do get that quite often. There's a fish here underneath the news. So I feel like there is news of money coming in, news of a bonus, a pay rise, some sort of advancement, promotion, etc. coming up around you there. We've also got a maiden here. Looks like a mystical maiden. It looks a little bit like a mermaid. So some of you might be doing some sort of mermaid energy, reading mermaid cards, having something to do with Oshun. I think it's Oshun, who is the Orisha from the sea, or Amaya, I should say. So You might be doing some sort of blessing to Amaya or even Oshun, if that's who you're interested in or who you're working with. Could be a blessing or some sort of candle or magic inspiration that you're doing coming up for this full moon in Taurus, which is ruled by Venus. So it's all about the pleasures of life. It's all about beauty. It's all about love, romance. And Oshun and Yamaya are both beautiful energies to work with. If you don't know them, please look them up and check out and see if you can get a message there or get some sort of spell or candle magic that you can do for yourself around that time. Looking at the saucer here, we're going to have a little look and see what's going on. And please do a shout out if you do see something. I see a cat here. There could be somebody in or around the home who could be spying on you, who could be jealous of you, who could be also sticking their neck out for you. I feel like they want to help you, but they don't really want to help you. They feel like they're obliged to help you, but it's not like it's coming from their heart. There's also some sort of animal here that's sitting down. It looks a little bit like a llama or a sheep. Sitting down, it doesn't want to go anywhere, do anything. It just wants to sit and graze and eat and do nothing. And it could be also an indication of putting on weight, fattening up. It could be also something to do with a spring lamb, connection with the sign of Aries, sun, moon, or rising. The saucer is around the people around you at home, okay? There's a very nice face here or a silhouette of a female, a lady. She looks like she has longer hair or a ponytail, and she's wearing a headband or some sort of flowers in her hair. Reminds me of something from the 60s, like flower power, wearing flowers in your hair, maybe doing some sort of decoration. Could be something to do with doing something creative at home, making some sort of garments or making some sort of jewelries, accessories, doing something like that from home. You might be making something for the summer season. I've also got here a phoenix rising. I've got wings and a phoenix rising. So I do feel like something here is moving up out of the ashes. It's you might be feeling released from a burden, released from something that you have been kind of sitting and waiting for, sitting and waiting around for, sitting and waiting through about, and it's time to evolve and grow beyond that and sort of leverage and elevate yourself. I'm going to do a wish for the collective on the coffee cup, and then I'm going to read the wish to see what's underneath the wish. So this wish is for everybody with the intention of meaning something to everyone watching this video. And if you do miss the video, do miss this live stream, I have gone a bit earlier because I thought I'd catch you more at this time. And if you do miss it, you can replay it later. And you can also do a pre-order super chat, which I'll be doing next. So the pre-order super chat's always going to come up first. So we're impregnating this wish for the collective. And let's see what's underneath this wish. I don't know why, but I'm getting the name Harry or Harriet. I'm also seeing two fish coming together. It's almost like kissing. It's almost like kissing cousins, or two ways of making money coming together, two things aligning. There's another mermaid there as well, or something to do with the sea. Some of you might be going to live by the sea. There's a very strong energy there with that. There's also a big fish here jumping down, so I do feel like there's more abundance coming in your life, more energy. Anything else under this? Oh, I've got M-Y, my. I've got the letter M and Y, or M and T. That could be initials, MT, or MY could be mine, my, something to do with yours, something to do with your person, your thing, your possessions, your creativity, something that you've put your name to, something that you've trademarked, something to do with yours. You might want to keep an eye on somebody copywriting, claiming your copyright or copying you or something like that, plagiarizing your copyright. There's also like a swordfish here jumping out. So I feel like you're really going to go for something specific. A swordfish is like spearing a target. It's like you're going to be much more focused and much more targeted on one particular thing that you're going to be going for. And I feel it's to do with around work, money, something to do with possessions, a love interest, but mainly a direction in life. I feel that's overall for the collective. Okay, so let's have a look, everyone. I'm going to be using my Love Oracle deck, Amira's Love Oracle. These were channeled from Spirit. They are still available online. They're on Amazon, worldwide, North America and Europe. And I'm going to be using the Coffee Cup Oracle, which is still available in the European stores, which can be shipped worldwide. So you might want to check those out, the Coffee Cup Oracle. Okay, if you are a card collector, if you do like using cards, I'm also going to be using the pendulum for yes or no questions. So you're welcome to put a yes or no question there as well. Any questions are answered. No questions are barred with the super chats. I'm also going to be using the tarot cards as well. Okay, so let's have a look, everyone. What's going on? Thank you, Sisly, for the donation. Thank you, Mystique. Thank you, MJ. Welcome. Welcome back. Thank you for your donations. Truly appreciate it. I'm going to be doing the pre-orders first, so the pre-order people can then know exactly where their reading is. So I have 3 pre-orders. We've got a couple of short ones, no, 4 actually. A couple of short ones and a longer one. I might do Raquel's one once she's on, just to double check. Okay, so I'm doing one for Fabian. Will her healing take place? Will her healing look better and take place? And I do hope that Fabian, please send Fabian a lot of healing energy. Around this full moon in Taurus, you might feel like you're getting some results. You're seeing some sort of improvement there. Just be kind to yourself and know that some surgeries do take time to heal. So I feel like it might have not have been what you expected, but I do feel like the final result could be actually better than what you expected. So let's have a look, Fabian. Will you heal and will you look better soon? Okay. Okay, you feel like this whole thing has been a burden, costly. You feel like also it's not improving, you're stuck. You're sort of stuck in limbo. You've also got the 7 of rods, so you will be getting improvements. You'll be on top of the situation. It will improve slowly but surely. And I do feel you'll feel like there is some sort of progress there. Let's ask the pendulum for Fabian. It's a definite yes. It's a definite yes to your question. Okay. Thank you, thank you. All right, Loren. Loren's love life, 12 months. Let's have a look at Loren. 12 months spread. Just come out of a hurtful situationship. You feel like you've ruined a lot of things in your life. You're going to therapy, but you still need some guidance. Okay. Let's have a look at Fabian. All right, 12 months spread for love. What's going to happen for Fabian in love over the next 12 months? We're going to start with May 2024 and go through to April 2025. Do a shout out where you're from, like on arrival, everyone. Thanks for the moderators for answering any questions and also putting some comments in about readings that have come to pass and also any instructions to the newbies. And if you are a newbie, do a like and also a shout out on arrival and where you're from. Okay. Let's have a look for Loren. Let's have a look for Loren. Thanks, Mystique. You've been looking forward to the live. Misty. Misty Mystique, yes. Okay, Loren, 12 months. What's coming up in love in 12 months? In the next 12 months. You feel stuck at the moment, but that'll shift. Let's start from May, moving forward. I'm tempted to use the love oracle, but we're going to get more signs and more potential star signs from the tarot cards. So let's have a look. Okay, you're healing from the past in May. You're healing. So I feel like you're definitely in a healing phase at the moment. June, you're going to focus on work, making more money in June. Doing some sort of improvements to yourself in June. July, also being more independent, feeling more free, feeling like you have everything on point, feeling like you have all the best, you feel like you're more in charge of your life in June. July. You might have a relapse of crying over spilt milk, or the person of interest who disappointed you could come back around in July and try to tamper with your energy. But your energy is going to be on point in May and June. August, there's an upheaval. So just just observe, just see what this person is going to do, what they're offering, and how they're coming forward. Even if you're living with somebody and sleeping with somebody in the same bed, doesn't mean that you're close to somebody. The only way to get close to someone is to really have a vulnerability and a deep openness with a person on an emotional level. And if that person is not open with you and vulnerable and honest, then the connection's not there. You may as well be living by yourself. It's a lonely place, living with somebody who you're just living with. Yeah. So I don't know why I had to say that, but that popped out for you. So don't settle. Definitely don't settle. You might be in two minds. There's an upheaval in August. September, you're in two minds about something. You might be shaking things up a little bit. Two different people. And September, I feel like you're going to go somewhere. You could be moving, going somewhere, going on a journey, going on a trip. There's definitely a strong attraction in November with a particular person, but then there's a rejection. So if this person comes back from the past, you've already got somebody else there, or you don't want that person anymore. So there's a rejection around December. Okay, you're going to hear about a third party in January, so it's going to confirm your suspicions. You could also go to a celebration or something like that. In January, could be a party. You might meet somebody at a New Year's Eve party. You could go to a wedding. It could be a winter wedding, or it could be a wedding on an island or something like that. And then in February, I feel like you're going to be engaged or married in February. I feel like you're going to have an offer in February. You're going to be tied to somebody in February. February is looking good for you, and you feel like you've actually jumped the hurdle and overcome things by March. So I feel like you're on a winning streak. The thing with you is to be more decisive. You've got two indecisive cards here. So be more decisive about exactly what you want and what you don't want as well. Okay, Fabian, thank you for that. All right. Excuse me. Okay. The next super chat we have is Dorene. How is Nell feeling about me now, and does he love, or does he see a future with us? Okay, Dorene. Let's have a look at Nell. Let's have a look at Nell. Surprises and gifts. Friendship is definitely there. And there's a triangle. So there's a third party in this relationship. So there's something interfering in the relationship. It could be a family member. It could be an ex. It could be, a baby mama. It could be something like that. So there could definitely be a third party in the mix here that is tampering with your connection with this person. I do feel like a friendship is there. It's on the page. But I do feel like you're going to have a choice either between two different people, or you're going to find, or you might just be in the friend zone with this person, and then somebody else will come along, give you a surprise, and you might be actually taken up by somebody else. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, the fourth super chat is from Raquel. Raquel is asking about Mexico. If she goes to Mexico, what will Mexico bring? If she goes to Mexico, what will Mexico bring? Then we'll move on to the super chats, everyone. So thank you so much for joining and popping your super chats in. I did lose a card there. I'm going to have to pick it up. What's going to happen in Mexico if you go to Mexico? For Raquel, Mexico, obstacles. You might be kind of like feeling, should I go? Should I not go? Work is on your mind. You want to go where you feel like you can work and where you're more focused. You might also go somewhere where you are supported by somebody. Could be a brunette female or somebody who is going to be helping you. I'm just going to pick up this card. You've got a choice of two locations here, two places. This card jumped on the floor. So I'd feel like between Mexico and another location, you're going to decide. Are you going to decide to go to Canada instead? Potentially you will because of work, I think. Could be a work-related thing. Going to Canada instead. Okay. That's for Raquel. All right. So I'm just getting back on my chair. All right. It's a little bit tricky, this table. Okay. Let's just clarify for Raquel about Canada. Is anything good going to come out of Canada? Because the second option could be somewhere else other than Mexico. Okay, Raquel and Canada. Things are up in the air. So I feel like whatever settles first is the place that you'll go. I also feel like you might have a choice of 3 different places than 2. Okay, there's another place that's going to pop up. So Mexico, Canada, but there's going to be a third. All right. Okay, that was the pre-ordered super chats. And if you do miss the lives, you can always replay them and see your live. Hi, who have we got here? I haven't seen this name before. Oh, hi Lil Puraf, how are you? Welcome. Hi Jenny S, welcome from Connecticut. Hi Loren, how are you? Welcome back. Hope you liked your reading. Hi MJ, hi Mystique, Sisly, everybody. Hi Jenny S. Yeah, so if you do a pre-order, they're always done at the beginning of the session, either before or after the general collective read, whether it's a coffee cup or a spread. The next one we'll be doing is the new moon, which will come in a couple of days. We'll do the new moon reading. So if you want to get a pre-order in, you can always go back and listen to it if you miss it once the video is published. And you can also timestamp your own reading inside the session. Okay, let's start off at the top. We'll start with MJ. Hi MJ, how are you, my dear? I'd like to know about DP. What is he up to? I'm still working with him. Okay. It's like he wants to leave, but he doesn't know when. I'm picking up September. He might be seeing things through the summer for whatever reason. I feel like he does want to retire, but he's trying to get as much money as possible. I feel like he hasn't hit his target yet. And I also feel for some reason that the reason he was taking lunches from you is because he didn't want to spend money on lunch. I mean, he's that cheap. So make sure you do get your, what he promised you in exchange for everything, veneers or whatever he needs to do for you before the summer, because I feel like either something might happen to him in summer or he's planning to retire after summer. Summer could be September. Let's have a look. What is he up to? I think he's also trying to make you jealous. He's trying to take more money. He feels like all hope is lost with you, like he's missed out on having an affair with you or doing something with you. There's another woman around him trying to take money from him. There's also a romantic interest he has with a much younger woman. Could be you or somebody else. I don't know if his mother's passed, but he might be waiting for an inheritance as well. But he's definitely waiting for more money to come in, so things are going to wrap up nicely for him. And I do see him, if he is living somewhere that he can afford, he's going to stay there. If not, he might go and live somewhere cheaper, like a lot cheaper. Okay, that's what I feel he's up to. Hi Misty, how are you, my love? Thank you for your $9.99s. Let's start with the first question. How's my Virgo kid's father and his girlfriend thinking about me since she found his advances towards me in his phone? Oh my God. The first thing I'm getting is she's not surprised, because she knows that he still has feelings for you because he talks about you a lot. So it's a little bit evident. And I kind of feel like she's a bit of a doormat. She's just kind of like sitting there and just putting up with anything, sitting and waiting. But he also is a liar. Virgo men can be really big liars, also women too. Can be, not all, but can. So he knows what to say. I feel like she's a bit devastated, but she's hanging on. And I feel like she's too tied to him to move on. Basically, she's staying. She's not going anywhere. Let's have a look at Sisly. I'll come down to you also. The next one, Mystique. Sisly, how does Dominic feel about me? What is his next move towards me? Sometimes he is hard to read and very shy, Capricorn. Dominic. I feel like he has a lot of suspicions about women. I think he's been burnt in the past. He feels like you might actually go abroad, like you might not stay. He's worried that you're not going to stay, that you're going to go back home. He's also worried about money as well. Capricorns always worry about money. He wants to boss up and be more of a man for you in some way. He's also suspicious of a boss or a father figure around you. He wants to kind of level up in some way or boss up in some way to be able to offer you more. He is worried about money or that he doesn't have enough to offer you. How does he feel? I think he worries a lot. I'm picking up a worried vibe with him. He also feels like it was meant to be that you came into his life. It was like a destiny, an opening, meant to be luck, chance, etc. New love. I do feel like he's got feelings for you, and he feels young around you. He feels sporty and young. You make him feel alive. You give him some sort of energy, which I'm sure you do. Okay. Hi, Misty. Thanks for the $9.99 once again. What can I expect in love until now, until winter? You've got to block those exes. Misty, you've got to block those exes. They will circle. They always do. That's why you've got to block them. An ex is a reason they're an ex is there's always a reason they're an ex. Thanks for joining, everyone. Truly appreciate it. And thanks for the likes on arrival as well. Now until winter, what to expect for love. Let's have a look from May. True gem. You're looking for somebody special. June, you're definitely going to get a proposal or an offer. I feel like it's your year, actually. Somebody putting you on a pedestal or you putting them on a pedestal. July, karma being released. You're finally going to get out of Dodge, or you're going to feel like, okay, finally that's done. Finally, this chapter's over. It could be that you're leaving town. But I feel like you could get a proposal. Somebody might make you an offer. Because you've got the true gem and the union, which is like an engagement and a marriage. Somebody might want you to stay. So if they do want you to stay, they've got to make you an offer. August, you've got family around you. So it could be like soul family, like your friends down in Alabama. September, you're taking back your power and control. October, be careful once again. These people are taking your energy. Your energy is there to focus on your business, to get your magic together, to get your energies together, get your magical powers together, your orishas or whatever you want to do. Get your psychic stuff going on. And having these guys reach out to you is just interrupting your energy. it's distracting your energy. So you've got to block them. You've got to block them. They don't have anything to offer. Block them. They just want an open relationship. They want a fling. Okay? They want a fling. I feel like December, you've got your twin flame here. Spiritual growth in January. Fair male, somebody lighter than darker for their cultural background. February and March, you've got feeling like deja vu, meant to be, and somewhere where you feel like you've lived before. It could be New Orleans even. Lived before, been before, known before. And that could also roll into the proposal. So if you don't get the proposal now, you're going to get it this time next year. Okay. Right place at the right time is what I feel for you. All right. General career, work, business messages. Okay. Well, the business messages to block the exes so they stop being energy vampires and taking your energy when you're putting it towards something bigger and better. Mystique. What's on the cards for Mystique for career, work, business? I feel like you're going to get to where you want to go. I'm seeing like a pyramid. So I feel like you're going to get to where you want to go. It's a situation of transformation and reconstruction and nourishment, self-nourishment, self-love. Cycles and change. Change is definitely in the air. You could even take some sort of energy that you've got from the islands. I know that maybe you were born in the US, but you've got this background energy. You might be taking that energy from your ancestors. Just be careful not to get pregnant. Rabbit can also be facing your fears as well. You have a lot of wisdom that you have to share with people. You know, you've got wisdom to do with marriage, children, life, struggles, lots of things. You are the wisdom keeper. Akashic records, tapping into those. Doing something different and out of the box is the moose. Accepting your own eccentricities, and whatever you do is going to be beautiful. It's going to be maybe romantic. You might be focusing on love relationships, love spells, something to do with flowers, petals, rose petals, some sort of herbs, some sort of anointed oils, that type of thing. Could be Egyptian anointed oils because you've got the scarab there as well. Okay. I feel like you're going to do well. It's just about facing your fears and moving out and on. And blocking the energy vampires for sure. Making oils, that's fantastic. Excellent. That was on point. That was on point. Excellent. Healing oils, yes. Protection and healing, absolutely fine. Any last calls, anyone? I think people have become mesmerized with the chat. I'm going to give you time to get your super chat in, everybody. Anyone want a yes or no question? Just a very simple donation. Yes or no questions are on. Hold on, Elaine's coming in. How are you, Elaine? Let's take a small break. I've just got to go and get a little bit of a drink. Okay, Elaine's back. Elaine's back. Met my realtor today. What did he think of you? Okay. What did you think of him, more importantly? And did he show you some properties that you thought were interesting? I feel like he feels like he can work with you. Like you could be a good partner or working together, or definitely a client. You know, a lot of these realtors put on the charm, but if he's putting the charm on with you, he could be putting the charm on with everybody. So I wouldn't really trust them 100%. I feel like he can work with you though. I feel like he wants to work with you. He sees you as being something interesting, something special. And he's got lots of options for you. He's got options and choices for you. He wants to find you something that you want. But he has a fear that you're not going to pick him up on his offers, that you might waste his time. That's what his fear is. Okay. He wants the money, he wants a commission, is what I feel, more than anything else. You got into the gist of what you want. Good. Yeah, he's got options. He's thinking about it. He's going to come forward with the options. You asked a question about age. Did I miss age? Oh, we had TP coming up there as well. Ah, sorry, Elaine. I missed Elaine as well. Okay, going back up. Got another call yesterday for a BA position in a hospital. Will I get a call back? Okay, that's an institution. I did pick institutions up around you. Colleges, you know, that can also be hospitals as well. Will I get a call back? Will Elaine get a call back? Could be a money thing. I feel like they'll make you an offer. The money may not be as good as you want it to be though. You may not take it in the end. You might walk away, but I feel like you will get a call back. So it's a yes. What's H's feelings, actions towards you since he's emailed and reached out on and off? Offering to buy you gifts. We'll tell him to just bring the gifts. Just bring them. Stop talking about it and just do it. If that's what he wants. I think he's trying to hook you in, hook and bait. He's baiting the hook. He knows how to get you. He's baiting the hook. And he's a Gemini. He's not even a King of Cups. So I don't think he's going to do anything. I don't think he's going to come forward with anything. And I feel like you should just block him. And go and pick your stuff up if you know, just follow through on everything that you're meant to do. And don't go alone. Don't go alone. Oh, Elaine, you had an interview for BA with the University of Central Florida. There you go. I did predict that. That was a prediction. What did she think of me, and will she move me to the next step? God, you've been really active down there, Elaine. In 2 days, you've done so much. Congratulations. You've done interviews, you've done real estate, you've done lots of stuff going on. Yeah, no, that agent, the real estate agent, will get you quite a few options that are going to work for you. He's just going through his listings. And then you're going to narrow it down. He'll send you at least 10, I feel, and then you're going to narrow it down to 3. 3 or 4. University of Central Florida. We should move you to the next step. I feel it's a yes. I feel like she's obliged to try to help anyone that comes in the door. Let me check with the pendulum. You may or may not go ahead with it though. I'm just thinking you may feel trapped there. We should take you to the next step. Yes. Will Elaine want to go to the next step? I feel like you'll take it as far, it's kind of like a maybe. And then it goes into a no. I don't know if you're going to go all the way with it. Like you might find something different, better and different popping up, Elaine. Could be online, something online. Okay, TP, how are you, my dear? Thank you for the 5. What did my manager feel when I told her yesterday I wanted to end my contract earlier? Any chances of her extending my current contract after it ends? Well, that's a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? You told her you want to end your contract earlier, but you want her to extend your current contract. So why don't you just ask her to extend your current contract? Why don't you just be direct and ask her? Just say, look, I want to extend my current contract or end it early. Just tell her. Yeah. Let's have a look, TP. There's no need to beat around the bush. I feel like she's going to make you an offer. She will reach out, yes. You're going to be a little bit confused or not sure about really what to do. She could also be a little bit confused and not sure what to do as well. Any chances of her extending your contract after it ends? Will TP get a contract extension? It looks like a no, but it was a possible yes to start with. So I feel like you might change your mind and go with something else. Okay, something bigger and better might come up. Hi Tiffany, how are you, my dear? Yes, send it a super chat, absolutely. Still open. Hi Love Lifts, how are you? You can put your own timestamps for your questions, absolutely, after the video is published, absolutely. Some people do, some people don't want to. It's up to them. I think you can also download the video, or you can record a section of the video and just have it for yourself. Also come back in a couple of days. I'm going to do the new moon as well, the new moon readings for the Taurus new moon. Yes, go ahead, Tiffany, whenever you're ready. Go ahead. Oh, there you are, Tiffany. Thank you from Australia. Welcome. Good to see some Australians in. I haven't seen Australians in for some time. I don't know what's going on down there. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm fine. Do you see if there's anyone currently interested in me, just out of curiosity, really, as I live a busy life? Okay, Tiffany. Is anyone interested in you? I'm getting a M sounding name, like a Mark, Michael. I'm also getting a P initial as well, like a Peter. It could be MP or PM. Is anyone interested in you? I feel like there's somebody who sees you at a coffee shop or a cafeteria, but they're in two minds about approaching you. There could be a lot of weirdos also attracted to you as well, okay? Which doesn't surprise me in Australia. There's a lot of weird men. Somebody will come forward quite quickly though. I feel it could be a Gemini. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's double check with the Oracle. I feel like you've got a few weirdos that are looking at you, and some other people could be interested. There's somebody in a coffee shop. He either works there or he owns it. Coffee shop or restaurant. It might be somewhere where you go on a regular basis. Let's have a look, Tiffany. Is anyone interested? But he might be married. That's what I mean by weirdos. Okay. Tiffany. Or he feels like you're out of his league. Or he's a lot older than you. There's people wanting short-term flings, but there's somebody else here that wants children and dating. I'm getting the name Mark, okay? So we'll stick with that. We'll stick with Mark. You're picking up on your amazing, Amira. You're picking up on my workplace. Excellent. You work in a cafeteria. Oh my God. Yeah, there's somebody there who he might be a customer or the owner or somebody who works there. Okay. Love Lifts. How are you, my dear? $4.99. Thank you so much. You work in a non-profit. I love it, but no healthcare and low pay. Okay. I need to get something else. What do you see me doing when? Thanks. Whereabouts are you located? And what's your star sign? Hola, Miss Angeles. How are you? Bienvenidos from Mexico. Okay. Non-profit. Yeah, whereabouts are you? What state and city? You're most welcome, Tiffany. Yeah, you're going to be fobbing off all the weirdos for sure. But in the midst of the weirdos, there's a couple of decent guys there. They could be customers. I see them one wearing a business suit, slim, tall, younger than older. But I also see an older guy. He could be married. Oh, that's good, Loren. Yeah. Kevin said, yes, it's a shame he died. I mean, so many people have died, haven't they? I've lost so many friends that have died, honestly. Jimmy Brent died. He was in Los Angeles. My friend Brett in Australia died. He was on Psychic TV with me. You know, my mentor died, Nicola Stojanovic. Yeah. So many people died over the last few years with me. I don't know. It's just been a lot. Yeah, been a lot. You're in Syracuse and you're a Libra. Great. I was actually picking up beauty. So I don't know if something to do with the beauty industry. And now I'm getting airlines, but they don't pay well either. Okay, your hubby lost his job. Could be a ground position in the airlines. Fobbing off the weirdos. Yeah, no, totally. You have to fob. It's an old fashioned word. It's what my mother would say, fobbing off the weirdos. Okay. Love lifts. Getting airlines, I'm getting beauty. I also feel like you could easily learn a new skill that's going to take you further. I don't know what that is. I do see a contract coming up for you. I don't know if you've always wanted to have your own business or be freelancing or go into makeup artistry or hairdressing or something like that. You're probably overqualified, but there could be something that you're passionate about. I'm seeing brides around you. as a freelancer, you can get healthcare, you know, even if you don't, even if you have to pay for it. It depends on what state you're in. When I was in Seattle, Washington State, I had really good healthcare, and I didn't pay much for it, and I got so many things done. Yeah, so it just depends. You can get a broker to get you the best healthcare if you need it. If you don't need it, then don't get it. You are going to get a contract. This popped out before. You might get something also working from home, or working in something to do with homes. Your husband might also do some renovations around the home, or do some sort of job from home as well. Your career will take off in the right way. You might go corporate even. You might even go and work in a private hospital, or for some clinics. And that way you're going to get your medical covered. Yeah. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. I feel like you're going to get something. Just start looking, and you're going to get something in the next 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 months is what I feel. Okay. You've been a decorator before. You love your job in non-profit. Okay. Well, you know, tell your husband to get a job, just to get another job. Yeah. He's going to get another job. Like, the pressure's on. You know, he's not going to want to sit at home all day. Okay. Any last calls, anyone? Last calls. Thanks for the likes on arrival, everybody. Truly appreciate it. You're going to try to see, you know, what is possible out there, love lifts, you know, for yourself. You're going to look at a wide range of different opportunities. Yeah, airlines can be good too. They can give you a good package, but I know that some of them are only paying casual wages right now. But you might get benefits though, unless it's on the ground staff. Okay. You know they're Mandalay, they don't know where you are back home. Good. Yeah. Keep them guessing. You're going to slip out the door, out the side door, without them even seeing you go. You know, you're going to slip out nice and easy before they even notice. You're just going to slip out. Any last call, anybody? Might do a general read if we don't have any last calls. Might do a pick a card. Pick a card for the upcoming new moon. We're going to do another new moon reading for the new moon, but pick a card. What do you need to know right now? 1, 2, or 3. One, two, three. Interviews, dating, romance, more things coming to you financially, taking back your power and control in a situation, lots of passion. Some of you might be doing something passionate for money as well, something that you're very passionate about. And you're looking at options and choices. A lot of you, number one, have options and choices. Number two, limited potential friendship, past love. If you're looking at a past love, it's limited, it's not going anywhere, it's dusty, it's sitting in the dark, it's not knowing what's going on. They're going to try to shock you out of reality with gifts or surprises, or popping up or out of the blue, or knocking on your door, you know, in the middle of the night or something, or late at night. They just want a fling. So if it was about a love interest, if you don't relate to that, then don't take it. But if it was a love interest, then it's a no, okay? Number three, dark male, fair male, very interesting. Blonde female, lots of people. Career taking off, working with lots of people. You might even have a choice between two different men, somebody lighter and somebody darker for their cultural background, somebody young and somebody very career focused, destined to meet, true love connection. So I don't even feel you need to look for this person. You might meet them through your career if it was a love situation you had in your mind, or it could be that you get a career where you're working with a lot of people, okay? Hope you enjoyed the picker card. Thank you so much. Okay, love lifts. Have a good night, Elaine. Yeah, all the best with your adventures down there where you are. Have a good night. Exactly. It's none of their business. They do not pay the bills. Exactly. Love lifts. Thanks for the $1.99. Do you see our family rift mending? When and how? Okay. Do I see the family rift mending? I'm getting a no at the moment. I feel like there's too much time and distance that has been put between you and the situation. I think too much time has passed now, and there could be distance between you, physical distance between you and the other people. So I feel like the rift is there, and I feel like the other people are obstinate, arrogant, stubborn. So I don't think it's any time soon. Yeah. They've iced you out. There's an icing out, okay? Iced you out with the Ice King. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Sending you love and blessings as well. Any last minute super chats, anyone? All of the pre-ordered super chats were done at the beginning after the coffee cup to start, the pre-orders, and then the live super chats. You can timestamp your own super chats if you wish after the video is published. You're most welcome to do that. You're most welcome to record a clip as well. And see if that's what you... Sorry, my battery was going down. And see where you want to go with that, okay? It just paused because of the battery, that's all. Let's put a charger in. Hi, Marla, how are you? Hola. Hi, Brenda Muscles, how are you? Love and light. I'm going to leave the chat open for anyone who'd like to do a super chat. Thank you for all your donations, truly appreciate it. Thanks for the likes on arrival. Hola, Marla, ¿cómo estás? everyone. Do a shout out where you're from if you're new. I'll leave the chat open for 30 seconds. If anyone wants to do a super chat, please get it in. If not, I'll see you on the next live in 2 days. It's going to be in the evening in the US on Sunday night, and the daytime or the morning, the rest of the world. I'm sorry to hear that, love lifts, yeah. Sorry to hear that. He might come around later. It might not be the right time. Okay, if there's no further super chats, I'll sign off. Thank you all for coming, joining, contributing. Truly appreciate it. And I will see you on the next live, which will be coming up very soon. If you want to do a pre-order, if you think you're going to miss it, do a pre-order. That's through my website, or a personal reading is through my website. I'll just put that in. There's options there for different types of payment, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Stripe, Wise. And if you'd like to do your own personal reading, you can do that as well. Lots of love and blessings, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you on the next live.